Yeah, good morning, y'all. I just woke up, so I'm not all the way put together. But yeah, this morning, I want to go ahead and just dive right into it. I don't believe in that sugarcoating crap. But yeah, I'm gonna just dive right into it. This morning, I just want to talk about one thing. I want to talk about one thing. That one thing being basic human respect across the board. Period. Just basic human respect, which I don't think is a lot to ask. You know, I'm not asking, to be liked by everybody. I could give a shit about that. I could give a rat's ass about that. But just respect across the board. I'm very much a respect me and I'll respect you kind of person. I'm not the type of person to go out. I don't wake up with the intention of finding something to pick apart about somebody or how I can wreak havoc on somebody's life. In fact, I'm very much the opposite. I'm a type of person that, I look for opportunities to encourage people and share insights. But what I'm not going to do is sit and tolerate bullshit in the form of disrespect. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I always say this: I'm one of the kindest people you will ever fucking meet. But when I'm disrespected, when my kindness and my compassion and my empathy are met with disrespect, a shit ton of problems arise for the person who acted that way towards me as a result. There's a shit ton of problems that arise from that disrespect given me after I've offered words of support or kindness or, compassion towards your situation. And let me expound on that. If somebody offers words of consolation and support and they just happen to misspeak on something regarding a situation that you shared that is perhaps very deep and personal, understand that that person is human and they make mistakes. What I would have done in that situation is kindly correct you on the matter. It's like if I shared something deep and personal with you and you were offering your words of kindness and compassion and you misspoke on a situation, I would let you finish. But afterwards, I'd probably say, or even during, because I believe, that the conversation has a good vibe and energy. There was just a minor misunderstanding somewhere. All that is required in that situation is just a kind word of correction. No, this didn't happen, but I understand why you would think that. A lot of this shit can be avoided with just respect, understanding that nobody knows everything about a person's life or whatever. Questions could be asked, or just again a kind word of correction given towards a miswording. That's it. But when you lash out at me because of a mistake that I made in wording, in my effort to offer words of compassion and support and kindness, when you have met me with a whiplash, that's something that I don't tolerate. I don't really give a shit how severe your situation is. No, what you will not do is disrespect me. I don't care how kind or compassionate you think I am, you perceive me to be. One thing I don't tolerate is disrespect in any form or fucking fashion. You respect me, I will respect you. That's how it works. When you disrespect me, well, then I'm decking your ass. Period. I'm beating the shit out of you with whatever I have at my disposal at the moment. If it gets physical, well, it gets physical. Didn't have to go there, but it will if necessary. But no, for the time being, my words. And that's my thing. Anybody who knows me knows that, I'm very easy to get along with. I'm very easygoing and, very understanding, very empathetic and compassionate and what have you. But anybody who knows me also will tell you that when you disrespect me, Leonard is just gonna dig off in your ass. Think about the first three letters of my name, L, E, and O. That lion, yeah. I'm like that kind lion, but will bite your ass to fucking shreds when you disrespect me like that. In fact, I'd rather you just meet my kindness with indifference or whatever than just blatant disrespect. At least if you met it with indifference, then I can just say, you know what? Fuck off after that. I don't have nothing to say to you. I forgive you, but I'm not fucking with you. Like, I don't rock with you, because you're indifferent, you're apathetic, and you clearly don't appreciate somebody doing something out of love and out of kindness and out of, the abundance of their heart. You clearly don't appreciate that, so why am I going to waste my time and energy on you? I just say, not even really best wishes to you, but I just say sayonara. Keep the fuck going. But when you meet it with blatant disrespect, whether you're online or in person, and you find yourself shouting at me, I'm going to warn you first to bring your octaves down a couple notches. I'm going to warn you to lower your decibels first. And if you proceed to just continue to lash out at me, well, then we're going to have even further problems. Because that's what you will not do, is disrespect me. That's one thing you will not do. You won't disrespect me and think it's going to go over well for you. No, it will fucking not. You will have your ass in a bag. You will not be able to take a shit after I'm done gathering you. You will wonder what the fuck happened to my ability to just excrement everywhere. You won't shit after I'm done with you. After I'm done gathering your shit for you and showing it to you, you won't have anything left to come back from with that. You will be forced to get your shit together. Case in point, the disrespect. Don't disrespect me, and I won't have to dig off in your ass. You respect me, I respect you. That's how it ought to be across the board. That's how I operate. I'm not for this toxic ratchet crap. I don't do that. And again, I said in a previous video before, I don't like talking like this, but whenever I start talking like this, it's really serious. It's really serious. Need to understand some things, world. Respect. Respect. You don't have to like a person or even give a shit about them. I don't have to like you or even give a shit about you. I don't have to give a flying fuck about you. But I can at least respect you as a person. I would like to think some decency lies within us human beings across the board to at least respect each other if we don't exactly mesh well. If there's no chemistry, so to speak, there's some level of cordiality. There's some level of respect. I don't have to give a shit about you, but I can respect you as a person by just silently letting you coexist as you are. I accept you for who you are. You are who you are. We don't have to have a connection or nothing like that. It's simple. There's no hard feelings on my part about that. But one thing I'm not going to have is disrespect, especially if I don't know whether I know you or not. I'm not going to have disrespect like that. No. Whether you're a stranger or somebody that I know, if I've, offered something or whatever out of the abundance of my heart, but you have the audacity to just blatantly disrespect me, whether I know you or not, I will dig off in your ass. And if you're a stranger, somebody I don't know, well, then that tells me a lot about you right off the bat. Period. The fact that you can be an asshole to somebody who was trying to show some level of concern when they didn't have to. The silent treatment or the blatant, just outright disrespect is unacceptable. But I get the silent treatment though, because, sometimes you wonder whether or not people's intentions are pure or what have you. But the blatant disrespect, nah. I don't tolerate that in any form or fashion. So, with that, I say get the shit together. Learn how to be a fucking decent ass human being. Get that shit in order. Or get bitched out and get fucked up at the end of the day for that. Because that's the only consequence that'll come out of that, is I'm basically going to fuck the shit out of you for the disrespect, and then I'm going to forgive you for it afterwards. But after that, you're going to have to fuck off. Period. Because I don't have time for that. 2020 was a shit show already. 2021 is not about to be any kind of rendition of that. I'm in a good space. I'm in a great space. A lot of great things are happening this year. I'm happy and excited about it. I just don't have the time or the energy to deal with foolishness. No, you better act like you have some sense around me. And whatever form of disrespect you show, understand your ass will be called out for it. Point blank, period. Your ass is going to be called out for it. That's one thing I'm very real about. I'm real about a lot of things, but I'm real specifically on that disrespect. Don't disrespect me, and shit won't happen to you as a result. Just, respect across the board. That's all anybody can ask. I don't have to like you or nothing. We don't have to be friends, but respect. That's it. Point blank. That's it. I don't understand where humanity went wrong with that. But that's something we need to tackle. We need to figure out what the fuck's going on with the lack of respect across the board. Need to figure that shit out. And then after we figured it out, we'll then start making some improvements. Start making some drastic improvements. So, that's all I have to say about that. Respect across the board. Respect across the board is essential. It is necessary. And it's just right. So let's start doing right. Respect one another. Don't have to like each other. Respect one another. Peace.